Doctor Lefthandthread Sunday Surgery Live, episode number 113, the second one of this year. It's 11th of January 2026. Let's get the show on the road. The now world famous live stream where anything happens, anything that can happen will happen, anything can go wrong will go wrong, and very often does. So I'm going to check the chat, see how everybody's doing. There's a few people in there already, which is nice to see. PC Fixer first already. Gaz is there. Gaz nice and early too. Big Star's there. And J-Bubs and DIY-aholic is there. Good to see you. You're a new name, but these guys have been around for years, but it's great to see the new people coming on too. You're all welcome. So tonight we have the very usual theme, Fix or Fail, as you've all become accustomed to. And we have a Hilti machine. This Hilti machine's got two problems. One is there's issues. There's issues with the trigger and maybe a bearing. I'm not sure. I'm going to try my best with that. But there's something else that's went wrong with this is even more worrying. There's Pat. Good to see Pat there. If you look in the chuck, he's broke a bit off in the chuck, but he had the inspired idea of not taking apart the chuck and taking the bit out like I was going to do. I would do, or probably will try. He decided to put some stick saw or CT1 or Tech 7 or something on there to try and stick another bit in to use it, which I've heard better ideas, you know. There's Stephen Ott, good to see you. Glad you made it tonight. That is in bad shape. Whether I can get that bit out or not is questionable. How bad it is inside, also questionable. That could be a fail. We'll see. Anyway, there's this one. This one's got a common problem. The chuck will not slacken. You know what that means? Anyway, but I've discovered another problem that I didn't know about. Similar to the Hilti trigger problem. What happened to the impact? He broke the bit off in the chuck and he decided that he would put stick saw on it as well, or Tech 7 or something, which I've heard better ideas. So anyway, he probably did use Tech 7. I'm not sure. What does Tech 7 taste like? Anyway, we'll not do that. We'll get on with the show. There's Darren. Good to see you. Good to see you. We'll get on with the show. But which would you want to see first? Hilti or Dewalt? It's going to be a rough night, guys. So send your wife away to her mother's. Put the Waynes to bed. Pat wants to see an SDS. PC Fixer wants a Dewalt. Pat or Daniel Rock wants a Hilti. J-Bubs wants a Hilti. Get rid of the Hilti. Get the Hilti out of the way. So many votes have we got for DeWalt, and many votes have we got for the Hilti there? Somebody help me out. There's 1 for Hilti, 2 for Hilti, 3 for Hilti. DeWalt 1, 2, 3, 4. Milwaukee. Yep. I think DeWalt is 1. DeWalt is 1. We'll try the DeWalt first. We'll get it on the go. And yep. I thought you meant throw the Hilti away. Titan. Thank you, Ott. Thank you, Ott. Ott's an awesome guy. Ott should have his own show. Ott, you could just do a thing telling people what you think about the world. You're an interesting guy to talk to, Ott. I've spoken to Stephen Ott on the phone. Ott's Plumbing and Tools there. He's a cool guy. I've communicated with him. He has me WhatsApp. I can WhatsApp him. Parkside. Pat, on the Parkside, how would you like me to do a Parkside giveaway? You need to make a YouTube channel, Ott. You need it. I would support you. I'll promote you if you want. So anyway, we're going to get on with the show. We're nearly 5 minutes on. Right, we'll see what we can do here. Just turn the camera around here. Let's see. 27 watching. Bang that like button. We'll see what we can do. Go for it for the crack. Yes. I might think Parkside giveaway might work better on the TikTok. I don't know. I don't think you guys would want a heap of Parkside. I've got two grinders, a 9-inch grinder, a 4.5-inch grinder. I've got the wee small chainsaw. I've got a slightly bigger chainsaw. I've got a drill, and I could get a couple of extra batteries and a battle one the Parkside. Could fix it. Parkside tools are not great, Stephen. No, they're not great. They're a budget tool. They're made for a price. Would they be? I don't know what I would compare them to in the American market. Maybe Hyper Tough or something. Nothing. What's that other stuff? Is there stuff that's even worse than Hyper Tough? I don't know. Anyway, Pat's going to win the Parkside. Could be fixed. Could fix the draw. I want to get Pat onto the yellow stuff and the red stuff recently in the last couple of years, so I can't put him back on the Parkside again. I want to get him off the Parkside. Aye, Pat's off it for life. Aye, they'll Parkside when you open the mirror full of emptiness. That is true. That is true. I'll see him get their that would be welcome to the hall. There's nobody giving Parkside away lot of love. You say anything bad with Parkside on the channel though, they come after you. The Parkside Mafia come after you. They're not a scary bunch. You probably have nothing would saw off on the earlums if they did capture you. The battery wouldn't stand it. No, I know for the recycling. I gotta go to the recycling centre. That's what's. I'm going to open this up now. Clean the switch, and we'll go down to the chuck business then. Then we'll get down to the nasty business, which is Hilti then. I gotta go to the recycling, Pat, that's the problem. The surgery is full. I need to build another surgery or throw out the junk that I have in this surgery. I might need to do both actually. I filled a box for the recycling the other day and I put a lot of grinders and saws on it. But what I do is I cut the leads off them before I put them away because I'm afraid of somebody bringing them back to me to try and fix. Somebody a scavenger hunt the stuff I threw away. I might take the cordless stuff to bats as well. So nobody can bring it back to me. Or maybe saw it in half with a Parkside chainsaw or something. I have to leave them if they can't come back to me. There's Fox Can Fix It, good to see you. BW's Deals and DIY. Back could I throw away? Is it? If I throw it away, it is bad. You can bet that's bad if I threw it away. It doesn't need a doctor, it needs an undertaker. If I throw it away, it needs undertaker left hand thread. Been holding on a few threads, that one. Let's see. Lovely. You can see the problem. Why does everybody say this thing about using a drill to fix a drill? Technically it's not a drill, it's a cordless screwdriver. You don't drill with that. You know? I don't know about mind blowing, but I'm going to start the compressor. I'm going to do some dust blowing now. If anybody hasn't seen Fox Can Fix It Garage there, he's got a great channel. It's growing well too. He deserves all the views he gets. He does very good stuff on old American cars and things, and Chevy Chevelles and things like that. It's very nice repairs, axles, engines, all sorts of things, drivetrains, gearboxes, a whole lot. There we are. That's a good start. We're going to go minimally intrusive in this repair tonight. On this one anyway. Because we're going to just get the switch pried open a little bit. And we're going to get our old friend, little old-fashioned brake cleaner, you know, and give her a blast. Get it in there. And work that sucker. The compressor sounds noisy since ice. But she's not too bad. She sounded very bad in ice, you know. When the ice was on here, I thought she was going to seize. Earlier on last week. It's cool. I have a compressor and I have a backup compressor, so I'm not too bad. I've got this stuff. Let's see, can we there was a funny little rattle of that the other day, definitely. But anyway, it's alright. I'm just drying it out with the air compressor. I'm drying off the excess brake cleaner. And we hope we've done enough to restore the switch, you know. Hey, Carl Stanton, good to see you, Carl. I think the compressor's alright, you know, but I don't know why it was one day. I was well below freezing on here one day there during the week. It's the temperature's rose way up again. I don't even need a heater on in here tonight. But she was noisy one of them days. Right. Let's see if we can get this on the road again. It'd be easy if we didn't have to deal with the chuck, but I suppose one fix at a time. People talk about those diesel heaters. If only you guy could fix these things. Like Darren says, you need a canoe at the minute. It's a lot of heavy rain there last night. Went from Alaska to Atlantis. Went from Alaska to Atlantis overnight. That's the wrong screw. That's the right screw. Pull this in. Right. He's carrying yours. Do you know what I'm going to buy this year, guys? And it's not even buying the thing. Buying the thing's not the problem. The budget for the year will allow it. You know, the budget for the year will allow me to buy this thing. But I'll tell you what it is. I need a parts washer. I do need a parts washer. It's getting ridiculous, like. I'm at this too long to not have a parts washer. But my problem is the space at the minute. It's just not the room. Haven't done it. There's something I've not done right putting this together here. Something not sitting into place right. Oh yeah, it's a switch. Has to be in that little track there. That's what's wrong. Switch is in the wrong. It's in the wrong position. Here we are now. We'll get there. Yeah. Well, my new role. I go away every Monday, and I pass a place that would have one on the shelf. I reckon. I pass a place on my way home that I could pick one up if I had the room. If I had the room. I'm going to attack this workshop on Wednesday and put everything out of it that is broken and belong to somebody else that is complete trash. I mean things that there's no even possibility of me getting parts off, no possibility of anything like that. We'll see. Well, Pat, I'm actually thinking about building another building. Getting the guy that built this to build me another one. But also need to get this into a bit better organisation, because it used to look like the apocalypse. Now it looks like apocalypse came twice. Oh, there we are. We've got 61 watching and 15 likes. That's not good enough. I'm telling you. No, I think I have to just make another building. Not an extension. I've no room to extend. I think I have to make another building. I might have lost a screw in this thing. But I've got the spare screws. There's none under the... Where'd that go? Anyway, doesn't matter. We put the screws. No, too big. Too big, too big. That'll not do it. No, that's not even that. It's one of these type of screws. That'll be right. But I can't really go up. I have to I have a little garden shed that I backed into in say Toledo, and that's ready for dozing, so I'm going to replace that with a bigger unit and allow everything that's in it, and hopefully hold some of my own things that are actually in the surgery, nothing to do with repairs. Maybe I'll do that. No, it's not bad. I'm happy enough with that first part of the fix, but the second part of the fix is going to be slightly more complex. As you see, chuck doesn't work. Chuck is not working. So bang that like button. As you see, I have the grinder standing by, but hopefully it'll not come to that, or hopefully it will. I don't know what you guys think. This actually wasn't even that bad. during the coldest days there. No, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. We're going to have to go to the usual tactic, guys. I'm going to wreck the gearbox, messing about with that. I'm just going to have to use the usual finesse, you know. Use the Parkside grinder, not. No, I'm not using the Parkside grinder. We'll try the Parkside grinder. Is there any point? We haven't got all night. Lube it up big time. We'll try a wee bit of lube first. Try a bit of WD-40, a wee bit of... There's something to... No, it's not. It's not going to... No, it's not going to work. Some of my safety goggles were suboptimal last time, so I bought myself another new pair. Do you remember this big 9-inch? The big... Hey, Pat, you might be onto something. You might be onto something. I said to the wife one night, I'll give her a 9-inch. Right now I had to give her to her in 3 installments, but that's another story. What do we see? 3 easy installments. Parkside 9-inch grinder. Pat, you may be a legend in your own lifetime. Look at this. Dual battery. Yes. Let's see. Anyway. I don't have 2 8-amp batteries, so I'll have to go for 2 4-amp batteries. This thing takes double batteries. This thing here. Okay. I'm not a wild big fan of this one. I'm thinking of doing a giveaway of these things. 4.5-inch. So that's the 2 batteries. Better put the handle on her. Same as the 9-inch, I better use the handle. So here we go. 9-inch Parkside as requested by Pat. Pat's cheeky, but we love him. Anyway. See that? This is not good. She's flashing the lights already. Look at that. Is she anti-kickback or something maybe? That's what it is. She's crapping out. The batteries are not standing. That's these Parkside batteries. They're not standing any. They're kicking out. I may have to go back to the plug-in one. This is why I got Parkside on my channel, and then Parkside bitches come after me, you know. Don't block yourself, Pat. Pat, don't block yourself. Give yourself a chance. You're not a bad guy when you get to know yourself. We're going to be here all night with this thing. We're going to be here all night with this. But anyway, we've got all night. 9 inches. Ah, it's a bad grinder. Poor. It was a poor solution having to put 2 little piddly batteries onto it. You know, that was their solution. I might have to go for the ordinary wee grinder now. I just think that's suboptimal. We'll start with all the wee grinder now. We'll just leave that into one side for now. Right. Metabo plug-in. Do you know this? A 4.5 inch or 5 inch Dewalt brushed cordless grinder would have more than that there. That 9 inch. I opened that one Christmas, a couple of Christmases ago. I don't use that because it's no good. But it was far too cheap to be any good, to be honest with you. It was far too cheap to be any good. We're using the Metabo old 4.5. Old cheapy cheap. Cheapest of the cheap. But it's not a DIY brand. There is a Parkside disc on it, to be honest. It's quite suboptimal, but anyway, we'll see. We'll see. I might put a better disc on her. Have you tried putting the bit in the vise and hitting the end of the chuck to get the bit out? No. No, I have not. I have not tried that. The bit will come out now, but the bit's not a wild problem. The bit will be with us very soon. Don't worry. But I need to change the disc in this thing. I promise to try and put it on the right way up this time. You guys can check my homework. But we'll see. I had some MLR discs, but anyway, these are supposed to be German discs, so you know, whatever. They're not Parkside this time. Oxyacetylene, yeah. As long as you get it off. Doesn't matter, you have to call the A-team as long as you get it off. That's the main thing. These new safety goggles are actually phenomenal. I can actually see through them. Yeah. If you remember last time I told you I couldn't see. These were the goggles I was using to see. Look at that. That's what I could see the last time. We were doing this live. I was cutting well with that one. Cutting well with that one. There's your butt now. Oh, hey. Believe it or not, I'm trying not to cut this part because everybody gives me a hard time for cutting that on the chats. It's kind of like rage bait. Every time I put a chuck video up, everybody goes mad. Me cutting the chuck off. Ah, they're not bad. They're... what do I see? Oh, there goes the camera. There goes the neighbourhood. They're called wrap gloves. The kind that P. Diddy uses. He wears a lot of orange these days. He's in the penitentiary system. Jefferson. What Jefferson? No, these aren't Jefferson. These, I think you're on these. These are something. Cronin Flex discs. Anyway, here we go. They do pretty well, you know. Pat, don't give me a hard time. No, but it's not you guys. You guys are alright. It's just random people giving me a hard time on the internet. Random trolling. Because I think... random trolling. Is it? I've 210 watching. I've only many likes? 24 likes. You're going to have to tap that screen, guys. Have to tap that bitch. Dusk's a goner. No. Dark side discs. The stainless steel ones cut. They cut alright, but they last. They go and dust very quick. They go and dust very, very quick. We're probably enough to do this chuck if we run out of Cronin Flex. We've about 5 Cronin Flakes left, so we're not too bad. One more might do it. Jefferson tend to be not a bad brand these days compared to used to be. They started off, they were very DIY, but they're sort of middle of the road now, you know. They're not bad, like, as such. Alpin cutting this. Can you see the chuck? No. No, it's no problem. I ate them. Hold on. Oh, look. I marked it. Boo-hoo. I marked it. Boo-hoo. I know. Like a surgeon. Oh. 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 Nice one. I think I might need another desk. But anyway, we'll see. We'll try it in the vise to see if that'll loosen now. I don't know if it'll bore or not. Small fire here. Nothing to be alarmed about. No. 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 I need to go further. I need to go further, I need to go deeper. Probably need another desk. This surgery's on fire. Anyway. I think the desk's done. It's nearly Dremel size now. Ah, not that. That's that scrap the whole down. No. We're going to keep going. This mission has not been filled just yet. Especially as we clean the switch, like. We done all that surgery. Don't want to. No, they don't last long. They're still better than the Parkside ones. But I am giving them a hard time. Let's see. Yes. What do we see? Yes. Wonder will she screw now? We've cut pretty close to the threads, but we didn't cut the threads. Will she screw now, do you think? No. No. She's not going to screw. We're close there. We'll go back a wee bit. We'll see what we can do. I don't know who that is either, guys. It makes you feel any better. Anyway. We might. Will we get something done now? We'll see. Will that come off now? No. No. Yeah. Remember to close your mouth when you're cutting with the grinder. Needs some heat. Needs some heat. The disc, butts of the disc was hitting me up the mouth there, I think. Anyway, that's alright. That's another bit of the chuck off, but I don't think we're much further forward here. There's still a big bit holding on there. No. No, it's not working. We've got to keep working because that is not working. Another disc in the grinder. We may have to cut into the body a little bit. For those purists out there, you're just gonna have to live with, you know. No, there's no left-hand thread bolt in the middle of that one. Some of the Dewalt ones don't have that left-hand thread bolt in the middle. I'll show you here now. A lot of them do, but not the 996 and the 796 anyway. I'll show you what I mean. It's just a threaded part. I'll show you. You see that? That's just a threaded part there. There is no bolt holding this on. This is just torqued and torqued and torqued. It's just thread locked on to hell, you know. And you have to cut the living shit out of it to get it off, which I am doing. Buying new drill at this point. Yeah. Many people watching, 186, 35 likes. Good enough. Buy a new drill. We are not the Buy a New Drill channel, sir. If you want to see somebody buying a new drill, this is not the channel. This is Fix or Feel with Doctor Lefthandthread. the Sunday night extravaganza, brought to you live and exclusive. I'm going to turn it on now, so hopefully this will come off now. We're hoping. Here's hoping. Oh, sorry. Danger, Will Robinson. No. You could try and spin it off. Gear one. Let's try and spin it off. You see, use my ample body width wall against it. No, that did not do anything. Anyway. Thank you for anyone. This is some kind of content. Only you can decide if it's good. It's subjective, you know. Good, bad, or ugly, it is what it is. Not going to be much holding on this shortly. It has to give up sometime. When you're fighting with a chuck like this, it either gives up or you give up, and I'm not going to give up. So, yeah, we're here for the long haul, guys. So here we go. With the threads exposed there, right? Cutting the threads a little bit there. What do we see what we can do here? There's not much holding this on, you know. There can't be much holding this on. Yep. Will not come off. SDS and hammer function. No. How deep do I have to go with this tonight? Do you need an ambulance? Yes. Send an ambulance to an undisclosed location in County Tyrone immediately. Tell him there's a man that needs help. He's not well. We'll try the hammer function. Try the hammer function. No, no. That ain't working. You know what I'm going to tell you guys? This is the easy one. The next one's even harder. I got enough sparks for 100 likes, surely, but I didn't get 100 likes. How many sparks do you guys want for 100 likes? If we get this plastic thing off, it'll help. We'll see better what's up to. If you want to know why other creators don't fix stuff live, or don't attempt to fix stuff live, this is why. But I'm going to keep doing it because I don't care. We've gone too far with this nonsense. There we are. Be able to see more now, won't we? That's it. Let's see. Tilt her back and then let's go again. Use some heat, Doc. We'll use some heat. I have a heat gun here. I don't have a blowtorch. This might not provide enough heat. We'll see. Right, let's see. There's something moved there anyway. There's something moved, but not just fully. Give her another little nick or two. Let's see, can we even? You can worry about it to break off or anything. That's red Loctite. Am I in Sweden? No, I'm not in Sweden. Seize the thread, hey. You get jobs like this, you wish you were in Sweden. Or anywhere else. But where you are. You know. Nobody in Sweden would be mad enough to do this, would they? Let's see if we can bait it this way. I've had an idea. It's not a good idea. I'm going to try it. It'll soon be tomorrow. We'll have to go to work tomorrow. So much for trying to save the housing. Housing's actually fucked. No. That didn't work. This has been the worst chuck in my career. Not saying something. See, that's not tight enough. It's not coming off, it's just going round and round and round and round and round. It's not coming off. There's not much holding it, but there's enough holding it just for it not to come off. Hold on, it might be coming now, is it? I think we've got it. I think we've got it. It's tighten the threads the whole way. That was tight. Thread slightly damaged, but we'll put a wee bit of Loctite on it and we'll not worry about it. How about that? He's not getting his money back. He's already paid me for the job. No money back. No money back. Anyway, we'll put a wee bit of Loctite in that and put away the grinder before somebody gets hurt. Oh dear, dear. No refunds. Not worth the hassle. Well, we've got 261 people watching, so maybe it is worth it. Who knows? I'm doing it for views. You know. Here a bit Loctite, there well a lot of air in. There's a reason why there's a lot of air Loctite, but it's annoying. Put a wee bit on. Hopefully I don't get the job the next time. Thank you. I'm the Rambo of the repair world. I don't know what I am. I'm something. Brand no. Not like a little grind can't fix. Hey, he's already paid me for the job. He not getting no refunds, sir. He didn't charge him half enough. Because I didn't realise that I was going to have to service the switch as well. And use 5 discs. Anyway, we're using a high quality chuck, a Metabo. You'll be glad to hear we went for the best. It's better than, how's William Smith? How's William Smith? Hello from Carrickfergus. I was going to sing that song, I Wish I Was in Carrickfergus, a while ago, because I really did wish I was in Carrickfergus. I wished I was in Sweden. I wished I was anywhere but here. Let's see, I'll tighten that up. She's definitely warm, anyway. I warmed her up with nothing else. Like I say, taillight guarantee, no refunds. There we are. Put it in high gear. Hammer it. I've done my buckware now. Anything else is wrong where it's up to them. There's JD Hogg. Good to see JD Hogg on the chat. Good to see JD Hogg on the chat. I know JD Hogg in the real world, though I think we've never actually met and shook hands. So that's sad. We're going to have to do something of that sometime. But I know JD Hogg well. I've been speaking to him for years on the telephone. So let's see where we're at here now. We'll go back to the bench. Back to the action. And see if we can get something else done tonight. We've already done an hour. I wasn't expecting to do an hour and that, but anyway, it is what it is, and I'm calling that fixed, guys. Give us a like there. We've only 46 likes from 170 watching, and we're going on to the next one, which is the difficult one of the evening. That was the easy one you just seen. Let's see. Unplug some of these things and get you closer to the bench here. Right, so 47 likes. As usual. That's rough. I might have to do something with that, but you know, hey, whatever. I'm calling it fixed anyway. Let's get a beer opener on it. Anyway, here we go. And he's glued something in there just to make it even more difficult. So we're going to have to take it apart first of all. Take the chuck apart and see what we can do here. 158 watching, only 49 likes. We like to get 100 likes in these streams, just to show that you care, you know. What Doctor Lefthandthread's giving you this evening, on his action-packed Sunday evening. We're going to service the switch first and see if there's a bearing that we can put a bit of oil on or something, just to see if we can keep this thing going. It's questionable whether this is Most people would scrap those 2 items that we've been fixing tonight. So there is that. There's that. Let's see. But that's the point. Fix or fail. And it's only about a crack. Yes. It depends. A chuck's usually 30 quid, but that's friend prices. I'll have to charge more because I cleaned the switch as well. This here one, we'll see. If you use parts, it puts up the price. You know. People do actually pay me for this shit. But it doesn't matter. It's all about fun anyway. You can see. Let's see if we can get a better camera angle here for you. There you are. Very few people are doing this stuff. If you get anybody to fix a drill for you, fix a line for you, it's a miracle. I'm out £30 on that job before I even start. Oh well, we got the chuck changed anyway. That's the main thing. The surgery has an absolute bomb site, but that's par for the course. Somebody said this is a shipping container workshop. I kind of feel a little bit offended. Maybe. This is a custom built facility in an undisclosed location in County Tyrone, I'll have you know. This is custom built to the size and the specifications to house a fake internet doctor and all his broken things that come his way that people bring him. So, you know, it's not some sort of repurposed shipping container nonsense here. This is the real deal here. I know if you see the background here, it looks like it's a shipping container, but it's not. Darren's been here. He knows the score. Darren visited this facility around Easter time last year. We're very honoured to have him, you know. So this is the dry lining capital of the UK and Ireland that I live in. Nearly every second young fella is a dry liner around here. And dry lining was nearly invented around here. There's guys who've been doing it since... There's guys in their 60s now that were doing it when they're young fellas. In a 30-mile radius we have nearly all the dry liners. If you go to a building site anywhere in England or the Republic or up north here, that's all people from around here. You do get people from other areas too, but you know, there's always going to be somebody from Tyrone, North Derry around here, and Given, you know. Yeah. It's probably about the size of a shipping container, to be quite honest with you. in the epicenter of the dry lining community. They're a funny community. Everything they own's covered in dry lining dust. Probably their muscles. Probably need a compressor beside the bed if you're going to work with the muscles. A wee bit of contact cleaner or brake cleaner or something. I'm wearing the gloves, so I don't leave no fingerprints in Mrs. Left Hand Thread, you know. No evidence. No evidence I was there. Sometimes no need to wake her up. Only 65 watching. How the mighty have fallen. But anyway, we had a good stream up until now. And this is actually the hard part. This is actually the tough part of the whole thing. Everything else has just been allegedly easy up until now. Let's see. Surprise, motherfucker. We have Parkside chain oil. And we're going to use it in that bearing. See that bearing at the back? I'm going to use a wee drop of Parkside chain oil. Just to keep it from squealing at us, you know. In the surgery, no one can hear you squeal. Except me. Anyway. We'll put this together now and try and get it to go sort of muddle it. We'll probably take the chuck off first. We'll more room. We'll more room. If we keep this open. Probably have to do the whole job out like this. Put this rubber thing off out of the way. Right. And while we put it together. No, we'll work at it like this, will we? Probably. We'll do this. I don't really know, Karen. Don't really know, Karen. Hopefully that chain oil. I find chain oil very good for things sometimes because it stays on. But certainly anytime oil, whatever you have. Let's see. It wasn't a great idea putting Tech 7 into this. Ever thought that? I can't even see where the ring is. Which is the ring that I have to take out? Something broke on there, is there? There's something broke there. That's not helping. There it is. Where'd that go? Doesn't matter anyway. It's coming off anyway. There's a ring down here, it'd be better off as well. See if we can get this. But I thought it'd make for an interesting stream because I don't think you guys enjoy it, right? When I get it too easy, which doesn't happen too often. There we are. Came off. Nice. Right. This chuck's definitely all fucked up. It's all kinds of fucked up. We have a new chuck for this, so we don't have to take these out in one piece. Any of the pieces that we take out of this, if they're lost or broke, doesn't matter. I get a spare Hilti chuck here. There's a thing here. I think there's one thing missing here, and there's another thing jammed in a place where it shouldn't be. And there's lots of this white sticky stuff which we don't really want in our life at the minute. The spring nearly out anyway. There it is. Oh, right. I achieved very little by putting that glue in there anyway. There's two things that sit here. There you are. This broke there. There's two of them, should be there, but they're one I'm missing. Our ball's stuck in. That was going to help. And there are other balls stuck in as well. And there's another part of that that's broke as well. This was not the easy one. And I knew that before we started tonight. What melts silicon? The wife. You shouldn't have put that shit in, anyway. We're already dealing with a high enough degree of difficulty in this one. I think the idea to stick a new bit in, or was it to try and remove the old bit with this here? Either way, it didn't work. See if we got that bit out of there or something. Might have to put it in the vise. Have to go back to the vise for this. We could see what I was looking at. Brush wheels. Oh, I like clean it or something. Maybe. I have a brush wheel here somewhere. We'll clean that up with that, maybe. Let's try that. We'll try that, and then you chuck. It'll be just fixed. Let's see. Yeah. Gaz with a suggestion again. I don't think this drill's right, but I'm not fixing any more of it. This might be too... No. Need to hold it steady with something. Needs to be in the vise, I'd say, for that. What do we see? We'll get over to the vise again. The vise might be our friend. Let's see. No, I bent me. Huh? I can work around corners now, that one. Anyway, on we go. It didn't work, let's see. We're not getting much headway with this. Could we drill into it or something? I don't know, we'll see. '83 watching, thank you guys for hanging on. This is one of those things, you know. Let's see what way we're going to approach this. Where? Whoa, maybe have some, but I'm hoping to get a hole made in this so I can push it out, you know. It's not pushing. See? I wouldn't have, I probably would, you know. Probably would. Night remorse would probably be a good job. I don't have anything like that, unfortunately. That's a good shout. That wee punch that I had. Have you got on files? On files? What kind of files? X files? What kind of files? Needle files? No, I don't. Acetone. Don't. We'll try breaking or what? Hardly going to do much, but I don't know. We'll see. I knew this one was trouble, hey. But hey, I didn't realise it was as much trouble. We'll see. I'm going to have another idea. It's not a good idea. I'm going to start drilling again. I'll drill down this time. That's hard yet. No, that's hard shit. It's hardly tracking it. Jam a bolt in the front of the vise. Lock a bolt in the. I don't understand what you said. Three or 4 miles an hour. Oh, ream it. I suppose I could ream it. Try reaming it. A bolt in the vise, I don't know, see how it'll do it. See if I have another drill bit here. That might be blunt. That's a wee Dewalt one, that's right, be good. It's cleaner looking down there anyway. What do we see? You jammed that in there good, anyway. You done well. I think we might be making headway. Oh. No. I can't get that actual thing drilled. I don't think the butts I have here are good enough, to be honest with you. What do we see? Something behind it. No, nothing fine enough to get up in there. Hard and steel. Carbide drill bits. How long do we see? Carbide. I had a couple of carbide things here. Yes, I do. I have carbide drill bits. Is that what I'm going to be using? I forgot about those. Carbide. Two of them here. That's 10:30. Right, let's see. Where's my screw extractors? I have a set of screw extractors somewhere. Lord knows where. But I might be able to do it without the screw extractors. Yeah. I don't know. There it is in here. I It's made a mark anyway. Will that mark be enough for me to push this up? Yeah, maybe. That stuff's hard. There's no doubt about it. Put it all here. What to get it out. Carbide's filling it. Hold on. It's moving. And then it goes back. We'll draw it here to see if we get a bit of purchase on here. It's hardly made a mark there. No. Can't think why it's bouncing back. I'll try a magnet. Try magnetization. think we're making headway. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I think we've made some headway. Oh, I think we're there. I think we're finally there. I'm not going to rush this. Not going to rush this. I think I've got it. Need to get up and down behind it now. Oh, there we are. Thank God for that. It's out. It's I don't know what kind of chocolate it is, but it's free now, anyway. So anyway, there we are. After all that, 1 hour 42. We'll go back to the bench and we'll see if we can get down to business again. The business of building this chuck, which is, I have to tell you, not an easy thing. But anyway, we'll do it, because that's what we're here to do. You know. Question is, do we build the chuck before or after we assemble the thing? I think I might assemble the drill first, or assemble the impact driver first, and then we'll put the chuck. Show the replay. Not showing no replays, man. The replay is not going to be available. Let's see. I'll try and put this together. Has to be a certain way. Has to be like that. Right. The other way around. There we are. I'll be lined up now. And we'll get it off again to get this on. How many likes have we got? 65 likes for all that? I should get more likes of them suffering more. I should have 500 likes for the amount of toil there was with that tonight. Anyway. Doesn't always work out that way. I'll put this together first, and then we'll tackle that chuck job, which is, yeah, it's an interesting one. Let's just say that. I'm going to do it again. No, I can't do it again. I don't even know how I did the first time. Everybody's going to sleep on for the work for tomorrow morning because of me. And I'm only 65 likes. Let's see. So if you break the butt holder and you're healthy, don't add glue for extra support, because that's not helpful to me. Adding glue doesn't help, as you've seen this evening. We'll really screw in there. Only room for one. Yeah, we're good. Could I do that again without having a nervous breakdown? Probably not. Where do I get this camera? Antenna angle where you can see, hopefully. Because this is a... Yeah. Let's see. I don't want to open this again, but I probably better test it to make sure that I actually fixed the switch when I had it open, or it actually sounds better at least. That's a chuck flying everywhere. See? No, that's not right. I'll have to open it again. Yes, I'll have to open it again. The switch isn't right. I think I'm going to use the Milwaukee. It's time to pull out the big guns. It's that time of the evening. Hey Rose! Good to see Rose, a ray of sunshine at this time of the evening. Thank you. Charge myself a stupid fee too, PC Fixer. We're up in the switch in, right? Good to see you, Rose. How's things? How's 2026 going for you? Let's see. Let's see what way we've done that. Right. That's going the better. Killer better this time, I think. Hope I think I know. What way is that? Doesn't seem right. What's that now? Anyhow, get the angle right for you. Oh, I follow gadgetry and witchcraft, these old things. They're full of the magic of modern technology. I chose two difficult ones tonight, that's fair to say. I did not make it easy on myself. And you want to see what I got in store next week? It is Armageddon. But the best thing about next weekend, I don't care, because I'm off that Monday following next weekend. I got a 68-mile drive ahead of me at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, so I wasn't intending going as long tonight, but you know, it always seems to go for the 2 hours no matter what I do. It's always the same. And always lose screws even though I put them in the magnetic dish. This is the magic of this surgery. It's a magical place. Oh, there's another screw. Didn't lose the screw. Lost my mind possibly. Oh, I am definitely enjoying that. It doesn't feel like a Doesn't feel like a school night tonight, to be honest, because I'm going there tomorrow. There's just no stress. I get to fix stuff and everybody just sort of leaves me alone. That's great. That's great. What do we see if it's sounds better. I'll take it. The switch is funny. Don't know why the switch is so dodgy. No, it's just sticky. Just sticky. Shouldn't be so sticky, that switch. We'll put it that way anyway. She's not bad. I think she's better than she was. I think the bearing sounds better. Try and build this chuck, which is actually a shit show, but anyway, we'll see. What am I repairing mostly at work? I'll tell you what it is. It's like things for clipping sheep. Sheep clippers. There's the little screw I lost there now. Alright, don't need it now. We're clipping sheep and cattle. They just have motors and switches, and some of them have leads and some of them go on batteries, you know, just like tools, you know, in that way. But servicing the heads is new to me, because they've got like this back and forward motion like a multi-tool, and you have to repair them. But it's alright. It's good. Let's get all the bits out till we see. Hilti make the most complex chucks to fix. That's what we need to realise here. But anyway. Electric fence stuff, but electric fence is not so much at this time of year. I only started in November, so we haven't, that's about too much grease, believe it or not. A wee bit of grease there. But at this time of year, it's mainly clipping animals, to be honest. Sometimes it's show cattle, sometimes it's sheep, but times of year it varies, you know, what you're doing and what you're doing. But there seems to be a lot of cattle getting medicine poured down their back and they clip down. Oh, I hate sheep. I hate it. I hate sheep. We used to have sheep when about 30 years ago. We sold them all, and I was happy seeing them all going away. I was just so happy seeing the sheep disappear out of my life forever. Oh, I hate sheep. We'll try and put the balls on first to see if this works. I always find this actual flipping nightmare, this. But anyway. At least everything's sticky, it's not going to get lost. If I do lost something, I'm alright, because I have plenty of spares. The balls are in. The spring goes next. Yeah. Dairy farming. God help anybody's dairy farming. They just love for animals. They just have no life. Just it's animals. Forget about life. Just not animals. Animals. You know. Just animals all the time. This little circlip has to go on the bottom here first. Little clip has to go on here. You know. Get a screwdriver to push that in. I have a lot of respect for anybody who does that, because they must really like milking cows, because my God. I just don't understand why governments don't respect farmers a bit more, because for God's sake, don't bite the hand that feeds you. It's right there. Thank you, Rose. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. We're depending on farmers to feed us. How many billion people is there in this world? And we like to think we're all separate, and what happens to one group doesn't affect the other and all this here, and we like to stay in our wee groups and our wee camps, but you know. We need farmers. And I personally think it's a cunt of a job. That's why my brother does the farm and I don't do any. You have to put that. There's a way of doing this. And up until now I haven't really been doing it the right way. But I've been trying to do it the right way. 3D printed beef, who wants that shit? .3D printed beef. Lab grown beef. You want a 3D print you a sandwich? No thank you. Beef and tomato pot noodles are bad enough, which have been a weakness of mine in the past, you know. If you know me, you'll know that. Because they have neither beef nor tomato on them. Let me see. Before we put that circle up on, we need to make sure that the balls are in the right position, yeah. My balls. My balls. My balls. You must ensure proper ball location. Right, we've got 11 o'clock. We've been on for 2 hours. Don't lose your balls, man. Camel soups was 3D meat. I'll stay away from that then. Hold on. We'll use this old one to push this down. I think I've done this before. Sometimes it be a long time between doing these and then you forget. You forget about your balls positions and all your ball locations. That didn't go according to plan. Great balls of fire. Thank you, Rose Quartz. Rose is my cheerleader from Florida. Great supporter of the channel. We've done collaborations in the past. We've done little talks, little like interview type things. She interviewed Doctor Lefthandthread a couple of times. Maybe when I'm more famous, it might do more for both of us, you know. But great to talk to her. He just has a few beef cattle. He just has a few beef cattle, Mr. Zimmerframe, which are, you know, might not be the most profitable things to have in your life. I suppose we'll say it. I need to push my balls up. I need to push my balls up. You get one ball into position and another ball goes out of position. Let's see. I may have to get a wee bit aggressive with this because it's like nearly tomorrow. We're nearly in tomorrow. Oh. It's even worse sometimes if you do have greasy balls. Sometimes over lubricated balls can be a... Oh, there you go. It had to happen, didn't it? It had to happen. Anyway. The good news is we do have spares. We have spares. So we lost a washer and we lost one of these. So that's suboptimal. We're going to get more stuff to fix this with. We need a washer and we need one of these. Yeah. One of them there. And hopefully we'll find other bits in the next year or so. Whatever. Never do a Hilti chuck. No. And am I making it look difficult? Yes. I probably should have done this first. Should listen to gas, shouldn't I? I should have listened to Gaz. He did tell me. Then we get the Hilti out of the way. Did I listen? No. No, I did not. There's one in position. Never do a Hilti chuck at the end of a surgery. An awful time of one of these before, you know. I'm going to try and get this clip on anyway first to see if it works. The ball position is just all over the place tonight. Well, it's on anyway, but I don't know if it's right. What do we see? Ooh, a bit holder. No. We'll see if we can take off this clip at the bottom and see if that helps. Not just right, somehow. I'm going to see. These are a quick insert chuck as well, so it should be there's something down in here. It shouldn't be in here. I'm going to see. No. Stuck in there. Might come out now. Oh! It's tight. It's tight, but it works. I'm calling that fixed, guys. Oh, learning with Juan's there. Good to see you, Juan. No, no part two. No part two, I'm afraid. No part two, I'm afraid. That's all she wrote. Oh, dear, oh dear. I knew I had a tough stream tonight. I knew it was going to be tough. But you guys don't like it if it's too easy. That's tight, but it fits. Tight, but it works. It's not going to fall out anyway. Wee bit of lube might help it. That is tight. Anyway, I'm going to call that fixed. One of the missing balls, yes. Oh, I wonder where they are. There may be a crime committed here. Rose, somebody may have pilfered Dr. Lefthandthread's part-worn underwear. They're the map of the world ones, you know. Alright. The brown map of Jamaica in the back and the yellow map of Malaysia in the front, you know. Ah, dear, oh dear. I'm calling that fixed, guys. That really kicked my ass this night. I'm going to have to get that out. That's tight. I'm going to grease that a little bit. Hear that grease? P. Diddy will be proud. That is amazing. It's amaze balls. Good luck getting that out in a hurry. You will get it out, but it's just a bit tight. You have to wiggle it. Not my best work, but it works. Highly collectible item. It's a collector's item. But I am famous. I need to do better streams than this. I'm going to become famous. But anyway, we'll call that fixed. That was a couple of tough fixes this evening, guys. A couple of suboptimal fixes. Oh, dear, oh dear. They did put me through the ringer. It's better than glue. Your battery's not working. Diddy worthy. Beats glue. Don't glue your butts in. Remember that, don't glue your butts. If your butt gets stuck, don't add more glue. Oh, that's not what to do. Oh, I've had a rough night, guys. Thank you very much, everybody's hung on to the end. We're going to do better next week. We have a couple of real... I'm not saying it's going to be any easier. I hope it'll be a better spectacle. I hope it's not loading. Meeting these guys are never off work. Call good man. No shit. It's not going to be any easier. Hopefully it'll be a better spectacle than this. But we did our best. Thank you very much, Simon Smith. Hopefully it didn't put you off. I didn't have a stellar night tonight, but I got there in the end. We've had better nights than this. I'm based in an undisclosed location in County Tyrone. Thank you, Mr. Zimmerframe. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys enjoy watching me suffer. But anyway, it's alright. As long as it's entertaining, that's the main thing. And it shows you one thing. I have fixed a lot of things in this surgery. And it just shows you that we're all human. And hopefully it shows you guys that are a bit afraid to fix your own stuff. You see the nights that I have on here, it doesn't all go according to plan. Don't worry if it goes wrong. Just laugh it off. It's alright. It's only a bit of fun. Thank you very much, BW's Deals in DIY, and thank you for watching for the last 3 years now. These live streams have been going for 3 years, and you've been watching them all. Thank you very much. And thanks to my resident cheerleader, Rose Quartz. Thank you so much. You're a friend of the channel and a friend of mine, I would like to thank. And thank you for the interaction we've had. Yeah. There's other people that don't really do live streams that are in the repair game here online, and they'd be afraid to show how tough it can be for them. They'd be afraid to show how vulnerable a person is. They'd be afraid to show that side of themselves, that they're actually not perfect. So anyway, I don't care. I'm a fake internet doctor. What do I care? Thank you, Rose. We will definitely talk soon. I haven't been able to get on your lives recently because I've just been so busy getting back to work, and I'm traveling tomorrow again. Yeah. Gives everyone confidence. That's it. Gives people confidence. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Per. Gives everybody confidence. Everybody can have a go. I have no formal training. I took this up myself. I started calling myself a doctor on the internet and started to fix this stuff myself. Now I've got a job semi-professionally fixing shears. Tomorrow I'm going to fix stuff. People are going to, it's part of my day job now. So 1 day a week. I'm on the sales locally here the rest of the week, but one day a week I'm going doing what I want to do, fixing stuff. Good to see you, Juan. I don't know what you're saying, Fix House 77 business, but have a good day, I better get on and get ready for the morning. The morning will come whether I'm ready or not. We fixed these two things in a suboptimal way, as is part of the course. We have 71 likes. I usually like to get 100 likes. I don't know how we're doing. Well, Mr. Zimmerframe, I did put a Leaf video out. It didn't feature strongly in the 3/4. I gave them to the local tyre centre. Yeah, Per's a Dutch guy. Good to see you, Per. Yeah, thank you very much, PC Fixer. Thanks for your support, definitely. We didn't have a stellar night, but we'll have a better night next week. We've got 2 angle grinders and some object you've probably never seen before. Yeah, it's always good. Thanks for everybody that checked in today, and thanks for everybody taking the time to watch the streams. To give me 2 hours of your time on a Sunday night is a big commitment, and I want to share that commitment with you. I'll try and be here nearly every weekend this year. I may have to take some off, but not in the near future. That's it, Mr. Zimmerframe. Yep. Good night, guys, and thanks for your support. I should have listened to you. I should have done that in first. That'll do. Good night, everyone. I'm going to call it a night. We'll do it again next week. I'm going to come back bigger, badder, and we're going to be better next week. Thank you very much for watching, and good night.